Good morning, YouTube. We got the Laguna Seca hat on today because we're going to the motorcycle shop to get the tire replaced, hopefully. I mean, I'm wearing the hat so they can tell I'm hardcore. I mean, that should be obvious. I don't need a hat to really see that, but, you know, just in case. Then we'll see. I'd like to get a light color long sleeve shirt. It's always kind of hot to wear the jacket, but it's nice to have something in the sun and see, maybe do something about that. Although, kind of getting attached to it. But we'll see. There's a Walmart down the street. Walmart. Otherwise, we'll just go to the street vendors. I don't know. I'm gonna grab a taco. But let's get rid of that.
I just wanted to give a shout out to the DJI Action Cam. As I turned down the wrong way on a one-way street, let's take a minute to appreciate the detail of this van we had to dodge. And look at its ability to capture the details of this guy's gestures in a challenging high-contrast scene of a lighted street in a dark car interior. Well done, DJI. Well done.
Was that a whoops!
Before the day was over, we ended up driving on a bicycle path and almost rode onto a Mexican military base. Being from a tourist town, I understand the frustration of dealing with confused drivers. So to the people of La Paz, I sincerely apologize. However, in my defense, I did diligently look for a one-way sign, which clearly did not exist.
They said they couldn't balance it, and then I showed the guy a picture of a static balance.
What's your name?
I'm Jason.
Jason.
And what's your name?
Kike.
Kike.
My boss opened the store at the 9 o'clock, but I come in the 9:30.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Hey, do you drink cerveza?
Yeah, but not here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Right on. All right, cool. So as I was saying, I showed him a picture of a static balancer on the internet, and he called his mechanic over, and he knew exactly what I was talking about. And the guy offered to line the wheel and the spokes and all that other kind of stuff, and told him I didn't need it. So we'll be back tomorrow at 9:30. 9:30. He says the shop opens at 9 o'clock, but he's doesn't until 9:30. So yeah, let's stop by the Baja ferry office and see if we can get that worked out. Okay. So we just pulled the Tenere into the shop here in La Paz. Yeah, lots of stuff going on here. Salada de Espadrilla. That's the waiting room. As I sat waiting for a Kiki to arrive, it took a minute to ponder the scrap that surrounded me. Once upon a time, the random pieces of metal were once working machines. Someone dreamed about moving through time and space, balanced on only two wheels. Perhaps a picture of one in the form of a poster on a young child's wall, fueling dreams of a possible future. They felt proud and accomplished when they brought it home from the showroom floor. They toiled to save or to make payments, sacrificed, prioritized. Someone loved their bike. They washed it, maintained it, customized it. Maybe it took them to their lover or to work so they could feed their family, or like me, enabled them to seek adventure and express freedom. Engineers honed the craft to make a bunch of designs and materials greater than the sum of their parts. Businessmen use their mastery of language to pull it all together while investors stake their resources, risking more than I could ever understand. All to make a magical machine that allows those who dare to wield it to enhance their life. After all this, all the hopes, dreams, sweat, tears, the thousands of energies gathered in a symphony of innovation and creativity, only to be eventually and inevitably reduced to a pile of unrecognizable pieces in an obscure corner of the world. I ponder the Buddhist concept of impermanence, which illustrates the ever-changing nature of our reality. Also, I'm reminded of the Stoics and how they recommend pondering your own death, not to be morose, rather a practice to appreciate this brief life. If you've ever spent any time on a motorcycle, you can't help but to be related to the dangers that must be grappled with every time you push the starter and release the clutch. It's a calculated risk, which steps can be taken to mitigate, yet a risk nonetheless. For a brief moment, I perceived my future self as a reflection of the decay around me. Not unlike the random bits of metal that surround me, someday too I will be broken down into my constituent parts, all that I ever was, dissolved and forgotten. But not today. Today I'm alive and living, learning, growing, mastering, experiencing. Moving into a future unlike nothing I've done before. Where will this journey take me? I'll let fate take the wheel for a while. Or perhaps I should say, be related to the fact that we are all products of random events unfolding in front of us in unpredictable ways. The best we can do is to learn to wield the chaos towards the direction that pleases us. Much like how a surfer rides a wave, how a programmer creates virtual worlds from mathematics, how a motorcyclist melds with a machine to become an augmented being, to travel through time and space. It makes me a happy camper. Motorcyclist. Right, brought his balancer from home, which is super cool.
What time this you have this in the rain?
What? I'm sorry?
What time you have in the rain this 2 years?
Oh, uno años, 1 year. Yeah, yeah.
I can see.
That's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you get lucky, right?
When you have a problem in this no balance, you in this problem you need.
Oh, it is no problem.
Yeah.
It's good. All right.
Wait.
Oh, you're gonna check the. Okay, cool. He's gonna check see if the wheel's true or not. Should be interesting.
It's perfect. It's fun.
That's almost 11,000 miles out of the Dunlop Trail Max mission. For a tire that offers decent performance and grip, not too bad at all.
Okay, so to recap, they charged me $800, which is going to go price so well. It got balanced. Kiki was super, what do you say, fastidious, just like me. He understood that I was watching and helping and all that other kind of stuff. It's super cool. Not only did he check the balance, which amazingly was spot on, just the way it is. He also checked to make sure that the rim was true, which is spot on. So yeah, I'm super happy to not only have a new tire, but not have a boat anchor sail on the back of this thing. Okay, let's go. Just had myself a light lunch. More ceviche, imagine that. Okay. I need to go back to the Airbnb, get some work done. Could be a setup for trade in the Asian session, which starts in a few hours. Plus, I gotta get some videos up. Keep telling people about my channel. And there's nothing there yet. Anyway, to recap here in La Paz, we got the tire dealt with. We got our tickets for the ferry, but unfortunately, instead of leaving tomorrow as I thought it would be, it's not leaving until next Tuesday. So tomorrow we're gonna stay at a hostel for 5 days until we depart here from Tuesday. So we got some time to get a backpack and a shirt and all the other odds and ends we were hoping to get here. There's really no hurry. Okay, enough rambling. Super cool place to stay. As you can see, I got a nice place to park the bike. I'm not sure if Airbnb will let you link to individual properties or not. If they do, I will put a link in the description. Alright, let's get to work. Today, I am a happy YouTuber. Notice something is missing? There's no tire. It's right where it belongs. So, even though I'll go over the setup of the bike later, a couple of things. Number one, I don't know, 12, 15 pounds lighter, which isn't nothing. Second, get heavy stuff, much more better center of gravity. And so basically this was in here, and we had all this weight that was hanging off the rear wheel there. Well, not the rear wheel, but over the rear wheel. So that's going to help out a lot with handling. Okay, so I don't know if I went into the detail about this earlier, but the ferry does not run until Tuesday. I was hoping to get on it this afternoon and this evening, but unfortunately there was no way for me to really find out that the ferry wasn't running today until I got to the office. The reservation system's down. Maybe it's because, their ferry's down, but anyway, so we're going to spend a few more days here in La Paz, and unfortunately this place was not available. Super cool place, by the way, you guys. I'll put a link in the description. She's got a secure place for the bikes. I asked her if that was open to any other motorcyclists that came through, and she said yes. So I'll see if I can figure out a way to post a link to this. So if you're find yourself in La Paz and need a affordable, clean, really cool place to stay that can, a secure place to park the bike, this is choice. Okay, so Tonight we're, well, actually, more than tonight, for the next few days, we're staying in a hostel. Got a private room in a hostel. It's about the same price this place was, $30 a day. I think it was like under 150 for 5 days, 130, I believe. Anyway, I'll put it up here. So we got a little bit of time to kill. So let's go find a coffee shop. It was an unfortunate conversation I had with my host this morning. I was raving about the yummy seafood at the restaurant kind of across the street from her place. I mean, it is just awesome. Anyway, so as we were talking, she runs a sea lion rescue organization. The big problem they have is the sea lions getting caught up in the nets, fishermen's nets. So I said, "Oh, no wonder you haven't eaten there." She said, "Yeah, you discovered me." End up staying there, which I highly recommend you do if you can get it. Don't talk about ceviche. It's just not cool.
¿Quiere usted una canasta por 30 pesos y dos por 50 pesos? Venga, acérquese, le estamos esperando. ¿Quiere usted una canasta por 30 pesos y dos por 50 pesos?
I'd like to tell you what is going on there, but I don't know. Come on in, I'll show you around. We've got a reception. Got a library in case you get bored and maybe some other things. Got a group from Brazil standing there always cooking up a storm. Hey, say all about YouTube.
Hi. Later, I would learn this group were not tourists, rather immigrants trying to work out the details of the border crossing to the north. I can't even imagine what lies in front of them.
Nothing fancy for what? Less than $20 a night. A couple of bathrooms here. Hey, this is Andre. Andre, say hi to YouTube.
Hello, how are you?
If you ever stay in a hostel, keep in mind that more likely than not, the staff are unpaid volunteers. Offers of food and drink are appreciated. Andre prefers red wine.
Andre's best host ever. I feel like I'm a guest in his house rather than a customer. Our kind has been here before. They've left us a sign. This is why I chose this place. Was a nice safe place to park the bike. It's best is got a guard octopus to keep an eye on the bike tonight.
In the next video, we ride across the Sea of Cortez. Or perhaps I should say we board a ferry to mainland Mexico. Thanks for coming along.
Oh, what have we got here? It's a bell.
There's no subscribers in here.